friends, welcome back to Moon Magic Spirit. My name is Meg, and today we're going to do a tarot pull for the week ahead. So today I'm going to pull some cards about challenges. What is a challenge that we might come across this week? What is a challenge we could face this week? What can we do to help us? How can we actually face the challenge? And that was an unpleasant sound. My chair is broken and there's like a bunch of duct tape on the bottom of it. And my foot just scraped against it. What is the challenge we're gonna face this week? How can we defeat the challenge, and what is the outcome going to be? So, two cards flew out, and this, what a hot mess. I'm so distracted right now. The house like across the street from me is up for rent, so there's like tons of people and cars coming in and out, and I'm so sorry. I'm being very spazzy. So what is a challenge that we're going to face this week? How can we deal with that challenge, and what is the outcome going to be? Let's get into it. All right, let's put this together. So I pulled the reverse Queen of Cups. So what is a challenge this week? This is going to be like, this is the definition of emotional exhaustion. When it comes to Cups, Cups is all about emotions. She is the queen, so she is overseeing everyone. So when it's reversed, it's just, she is just so burnt out and emotionally exhausted from everything. So when it comes to how to solve this challenge, we have the Page of Pentacles, and the Page is a student. So what does that mean? It means that they are studying, they are putting the work in to achieve their goals. So how can we overcome this challenge of emotional exhaustion? This is not something to take lightly. You need to put the work in, and it's just, it's a frustrating process, right? It's like the same thing when you're working or struggling with mental illness. It's just like, I feel like complete crap. I feel depressed. I am really anxious. I just feel like I'm paralyzed in fear, or just feeling paralyzed in general. And what can I do to make myself feel better? Oh, you have to do self-care, and that involves actually motivating yourself enough to get up and do something, and you'll feel better afterwards. But it's really, really hard to leave that state of stagnation. And that's kind of what's represented in the Eight of Cups when it comes to what the outcome will be. This kind of like represents you being at an impasse. Like, you know what you need to do, you just might not want to do it, or you're putting it off. And that's how it all connects together. So we might be going through a hard time right now. There is a lot going on in the planets. We have an eclipse coming up in a couple of days. I'm going to be doing an eclipse spread, so be sure you subscribe. So that's going to be the next video out on my channel, is about the eclipses. So we have an upcoming eclipse on June 10th. We're also in retrograde with a couple different planets, Mercury retrograde being one of the most significant, more significant planets. So things might be a little bit hard right now. And that's okay. Life is hard, and sometimes we just need to be really gentle with ourselves, and maybe we need to draw a little bit inward and not focus so much on the outside noise, and just really pay attention to ourselves. Like, what do we need right now? What does your physical body need right now? Because a lot of times, if we're emotionally upset, that can show up in physical areas of the body. Like if you're having a pain, or like stomach aches or something, or you're getting a lot of headaches right now, it could be your body letting you know that you really need to focus on yourself and take care of your emotional well-being. So when we turn to the Page of Pentacles, it's literally, you need to put the work in. And it's really hard to find that motivation. It's really, really hard to pull yourself out of the dark place. And if you are doing that right now, or you have done that before, I am really proud of you, because it's so difficult to do. It's easy to stay in that place. It's easy to just exist in what you're already feeling. It's hard to change. It's hard to find motivation if you're emotionally just drained and distraught. So you do have to put the work in, and once you do put the work in, you'll be able to leave that emotional situation behind. I think it's connected because it's like a eclipse almost happening in the background there, but it's also a water background. It's also cups, which is emotions, and it ties into the Queen of Cups that we pulled earlier. So if you're able to put the work in and motivate yourself and pull yourself out of that dark place, you're going to be leaving a lot of that negative energy and baggage behind you. And again, I can't express enough how proud I am of you being able to do that. But the outcome's going to be a little bit difficult, right? Because I pulled it reverse. So we just really feel like we're stuck in this stagnation. We feel like it's really, really hard to get to this area of achievement. So don't be hard on yourself if you're struggling to find the motivation. Try to cut that negative self-talk out. Look up some positive affirmations. Try writing a gratitude list. For me, I find that really helpful. And it sounds so silly, right? Like, what am I grateful for? Because like sometimes it's hard to think of things to be grateful for. So it seems, to me at least, it seems silly to start with the basics. Like, I'm grateful I have a roof over my head. I'm grateful that I have a supportive partner. It seems so basic, but once you get those things out of the way, and once you really start practicing that gratitude, you'll be able to find an endless list of things to be grateful about, and you will find yourself getting more specific. It can be something as simple as, I'm grateful that the sun is shining today. I'm grateful that I can hear the birds chirping in the backyard. It can be literally anything. It seems silly, it seems simple, but it really does help pull you into more positive thinking, along with positive affirmations. And I hate plugging, like normally I'm fine like plugging like, oh, go check out my Instagram for my tarot stuff, but I hate plugging like my other accounts. I have a couple different social media accounts. But I'll leave the specific one down below because I don't even have it linked to the Koji that has all my other stuff on it. I post personal positive affirmations 5 days a week. So maybe looking at a positive affirmation account will help you, or just starting to write positive affirmations yourself, or reading someone else's might inspire you to start writing your own. Just taking the time to really focus and breathe in the morning, like take deep breaths in. Try not to see the daily tasks as a chore. I fall into that a lot. Like showering, I'm like, oh, it's such a pain in the butt, especially as myself, I identify as a female. So it's like I have to wash my hair, I have to shave my legs, I have to wash my body, exfoliate. It's like a laundry list of things to do while I'm in the damn shower. So I try to make that more enjoyable by myself by listening to music that I like while showering, or just really taking the time to be present in the moment and just taking some deep relaxing breaths and just standing under the water and not doing anything for a minute or two is something that's small but really helpful. When I wake up in the morning lately, I set a timer for 30 minutes. I look at my phone, any immediate notifications that I need to deal with that I have to respond to right away, I will. So I just look at my phone, see what notifications are on the home screen, and respond to something if I need to. And then I set a timer for 30 minutes, and I don't look at my phone the first 30 minutes of my day. I am someone that has the luxury of working for myself, so I can really take the time in the morning because I'm someone that's go, go, go. And I struggle with setting boundaries and cutting myself off at the end of the night. So the morning is like when I know I have time to relax. So in the morning, I will sit there and put music on, again, that's gonna put me in a good mood, make my breakfast, and just really try to be present in like the first hour of my day. And that's something that's really helpful to me. So maybe that will be helpful to you. I like to just give examples and how it works for me, and maybe you'll be more inclined to give something a try. So just really make sure that you're taking care of your emotional well-being. It's very, very important because we can't pour from an empty cup. And if you're having a hard time, you're not alone. Feel free to reach out to someone that you know. It can be easy to feel like a bother, but there are people that love you and care about you and that will want to help you. So reach out to someone, or just make sure that you're taking time for self-care, even if it's 5 minutes a day. I'm also going to link a really great 5-minute meditation down below that I love. It's like about sending love to yourself and sending love to other people. My friend Monica sent it to me, and it's been a minute, so I'm reminding myself that I need to listen to it again. I really do struggle with meditation, so something that's quick like 5 minutes, it doesn't even seem like 5 minutes. It goes by so fast. It is so great. It puts you in such a positive headspace, so I will have that link down below. But yeah, I hope that you guys are being gentle with yourselves. We have been through so much in the last year and a half. Really give yourself credit for just existing and still being here and living life and getting up every day and doing the damn thing. Be proud of yourself, be gentle with yourself. I hope that this gave you some sort of positivity to kick the week off and to give you some new ideas to implement into your daily routines. So don't forget to subscribe if you would like to see more content from me. Be sure to check out my description box again down below, and let me know in the comments if anything resonated with you, or better yet, let me know in the comments what are some of your go-tos when it comes to self-care, or when you're having a hard time feeling motivated to just do anything. Let me know. I feel like we can really help each other out here in the comment section. I look forward to hearing from you, and as always, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to hang out with me. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye everyone.